Welcome to the online informational session on the School of Architecture of UIC Barcelona. My name is Carmen Mendoza and I'm the Subdirector of International Affairs.
I am Pedro Casariego. I am the Assistant Director for the academical staff.
What we're going to do today is try to give you an overview of what our School of Architecture is, the differential traits that it has. But before that, we wanted to show you a video of our director who wasn't able to be with us today, but he wanted to give you a welcome talk.
Referencia no solamente en Cataluña, en España, sino también en algunas universidades extranjeras. Final de carrera que se hace a final de curso, pero que empieza, como cualquier curso, la primera semana de septiembre con un taller vertical donde los alumnos experimentan conjuntamente, en grupos, desde primer curso hasta quinto curso, todos juntos trabajando con un tema elegido cada año, salido concurso entre diferentes arquitectos, profesores de esta escuela y de otros.
Okay, well, welcome back again. What we're going to do now through this PowerPoint that you're going to be seeing is show you some of the main traits or what makes our School of Architecture very singular. The first one is that, as you can see, it's a 5-year degree, so it includes a master's level qualification, which enables you to work in all of Europe. So it's a professionalizing degree in architecture, which, as you can see, enables you to work all over Europe. At the same time, I think what makes this very singular is our integrated project-based teaching. What does this mean? Is that you'll be seeing all fields of architecture in these 5 years, from the very big urban scale or territorial scale all the way to the constructive detail. So we're a school that really values this methodology, which is interscalar, so you're working from a 1/10,000 scale all the way to a 1/10 constructive detail, but at the same time it enables us to integrate knowledge or different knowledges that are important for you as an architect. At the same time, another singular trait of our school is that we have a very social perspective to architecture. So you have mandatory courses in cooperation, in accessibility, and in sustainability throughout the career, which makes us have inform architects that are really have a strong commitment with the society they're going to work on.
The other thing I'm going to explain just 4 of the legs more important of our school. One is the research, the other one is photos, the other one is vertical workshop, and the 4th one is the final project degree. In the first place, we are going to talk about the research. We have to talk that we have 2 academical chairs. One is sustainability. We are very involved with all the sustainability buildings. We have here another one more, which is the academical chair of ceramics. We have so many patents on this field. For us, it's very important, the research between the companies and with the students. So we have a new chair one this year, which is the hardware, which is involved with the TICs, but it's very recently, so we are not going to have a presentation about this. About the 3rd leg more important for students, the first one is photos, which is lectures that are taught by relevant architects in the field of architecture. Some of them are students that were students here in our school, and we are very proud of them. You can see it in YouTube if you want. You can go inside to YouTube and see one of the photos, because right now we have streaming sessions of photos. The second one is the vertical workshop. The vertical workshop is a work that all the students develop at the beginning of the course. The duration is about 15 days, just 2 weeks or a week and a half, where the student from the 2nd course of the degree till the 5th course of the degree works in common to develop a project that is a real project, which develop always in the streets of Barcelona. Sometimes some of them we are going to show you just a video because we think that the best thing is just to see by your own eyes how our students work. So let's go with the first video of the vertical workshop of the last year.
D'art y arquitectura es una mica el tema que volíem aquest any posar en el taller vertical.
Nuestro grupo partió mucho de la base de entender lo que era la arquitectura, lo que nosotros habíamos aprendido aquí en la escuela, y entendimos mucho que la arquitectura la hacían las personas y cómo estas personas también eran creadoras del espacio. Toda nuestra exposición se articula a través de unos maniquíes que exhiben toda esta exposición, que está hecha a base de fotografías.
Al tener a profesores que también han sido alumnos, ha sido todo como muy vertical, todos juntos a pensar la idea, la manufactura de todos los humanoides, otros el pensar el espacio más expositivo, las fotos que hemos incorporado en la exposición.
Mi proyecto ha consistido en construir un espacio de exhibición de obras de diferentes tamaños, de diferentes formatos. Entonces hemos construido un pabellón hecho de marcos inspirándose del tema del arte povera, y entonces en este pabellón hemos enseñado nuestro propio proceso con maquetas, vídeos y planos. Es una experiencia fantástica que te aporta muchísimo. Gente que no conocíamos al principio, luego nos vamos acercando, trabajamos juntos, creamos juntos, que es una cosa maravillosa.
Este taller es increíble porque empiezas a hacer muchas amistades y después de 7 días ya conoces la mitad de la universidad. Todos los años nos quedamos hasta las 4 de la mañana, 5 empalmamos. Yo creo que este es un punto muy fuerte del taller vertical.
Hi again. Just to finish with our 4 stars of the architecture, we have to talk about the biggest star of this school, which is the final project degree. And here we have a ratio of teachers in relation with the student, which is a ratio between 2 tier 1, because we have 1 student and 2 teachers. We have 4 teachers or 5 for projects. We have 2 teachers for structures. We have teachers for building installation, for building facilities. And we have teachers for urbanism, and we have teachers for sustainability, and we have for accessibility too. So the ratio is very small. So because all the students are working all the time in the school, we have always a big presentation in a relevant building in our city of Barcelona. We are going to show you just the last exposition that we did, which is free entrance. We have a show on the TV explaining this project final degree, and we want just to show you another video of how we make this presentation for the panel for the DDP degree.
Avui s'enfronten a una cosa que els arquitectes fa durant segles que ens afrontem, al judici públic dels seus projectes i de la seva feina. A un edifici emblemàtic que un dels nostres professors, en aquest cas Miquel Lacasta, va diseñar.
No puedo tirar hacia adelante estos proyectos sin unos alumnos muy integrados, pero sin un montón de colaboradores que se convierten prácticamente en un ecosistema de gente que sabe mucho de lo suyo y vaya incorporando condiciones de complejidad. Desde el urbanismo, que es la escala 1-10.000, hasta prácticamente detalles que se ven aquí, que son detalles a 1-1.
Tanto en pequeños proyectos como el proyecto taller vertical, como en los grandes proyectos, como el proyecto final de carrera, el entender qué es un proyecto, cómo afrontar un proyecto, cuándo hay que seguir, cuándo hay que parar, etcétera, etcétera. Y el tema del show must go on y que las cosas se pase lo que pase, pues al final llegas a un resultado, ¿no? Que es un punto en el proceso, pero entender que esto es el proyecto. El foco en el proceso creativo es lo que me interesaba cuando escogí hacer arquitectura, y de todas las universidades para mí era la que ponía más énfasis en eso, ¿no?
Hemos sido 4 grupos y al final éramos grupos de 6 alumnos por profesor, lo cual las correcciones han sido muy intensas. Exponerlo fuera es siempre un incentivo más y bueno, que tienes ganas de hacerlo súper bien, de demostrar al final todo lo que has aprendido en toda la carrera. Lo que más valoro, ¿no? es la proximidad, ¿no? Alumno-profesor sobre todo.
La gran capacidad de poder estar, quedarte hasta la hora que sea para poder terminar una maqueta y tener un taller con estos horarios, con el corte láser o las fresadoras y esto, nos permite que a nivel de ejecución de un proyecto sea mucho más dinámico.
Aquest esperit de convivència, aquest esperit de cooperació i de conviure moltes hores es transmet en els resultats sense cap mena de dubte. I això sí que és un cunyo diferencial que altres escoles no tenen.
Through this exposition, which is wonderful, and as Pedro was saying, is very emblematic building of the city, we also like to go beyond the classroom with different kinds of expositions and different areas of the city and different exposition places. Here's a model presentation of a course on composition. At the same time, one of our traits is that we're a very international university, as our name says, so we have a very international perspective. You can see here in the map, a map of some of our alumni that are all over the world, all working. There's a very high rate of employability at our university. And at the same time, I wanted to stand out that as all European universities, we have the Erasmus program, which enables you to do your study abroad in any university in Europe, very prestigious universities in Europe, but at the same time, we have bilateral agreements. That means that our network is extended to different parts of the world. I'd like to stand out our relationship with very prestigious universities in architecture, such as Berkeley, California, University of Berkeley, University of California, Los Angeles, in which you can go, after you finish your degree with UIC, you're accepted to do some graduate certificates there, or different courses. At the same time, we have double degree mobility programs, which enables you to get 2 degrees when you're studying with us. So in a nutshell, our network is amazing, and I think this is one of the traits that is really, really attractive for our university. We also organize international workshops, so we're also doing a lot of short-term mobility, which is very enriching as architects. We offer a tall building studio in Dubai. We do workshops in New York. I mean, you'll be traveling a lot as part of this degree because we like to interrelate and mix with different programs all around the world. Another thing that is really, really singular is that because our method is so intense and we have such a low ratio of student professors, we're also seeing that our students are winning a lot of awards. Here you can see a picture of a group that participated in an open contest in the city of Barcelona. So our high quality kind of architecture is really enabling, on the one hand, that our alumni get work as soon as they graduate all over the world, but at the same time, in the city, our name and our university is getting a high prestige.
Finally, we have here some lecturers awards. This is just like a slide in which we present some of the awards that our teachers and our students have won. So, for example, we have here an image where we can see the patent of Flex Brick, which is one of the patents of our school. We have a relevant award, for example, when we present our final project degree, we won an award, a FAT award, which is for interior design. We have some awards for articles of like some houses that we develop of our teachers. So finally, we just want to talk about that we are a small school of architecture, but we are a good community here, and because we are so young, we have a very quick response in movement, and we are always developing a lot of events here in the school. To finish this with this presentation, we would like to present a video for our students of the first course, because we think that the best way to present our school is just giving place to our students, explaining how they feel our school.
I think also architecture is about lines, volumes and light, but all these elements conceived between themselves and are in perfect harmony between themselves.
Architecture for me is solving problems, solving the problems of people and designing how they live.
Vine a la UIC Barcelona, que me encanta porque es un trabajo de equipo constante y hay que trabajar muy duro también.
I wanted to come here because it's a very diverse university, so I think that's really cool because especially in architecture, you're getting perspectives from everywhere in the world.
Todos tienen diferente cultura y arquitectura de diferentes países, entonces cuando todos se juntan está muy bien.
It's different from what I was used to, but it's not like, I don't know, you get used to it. It's like normal afterwards.
I think it's pretty cool because we have a lot of international students in our class and they're also friendly, and it's a it's a really nice environment here.
Studying architecture in Barcelona is a really interesting experience. It's like all this exposure to all the architecture, from new architecture to the old one.
En Barcelona está el mayor exponente de arquitectura, entonces quise venir a la ciudad donde puedo aprender caminando por las calles y no simplemente estando en un salón.
The place where I live to see the new things, something like that. And with architecture, maybe I will think it will be a lot of interesting.
Obviamente voy a crecer como persona, pero como profesional también.
Terminé de ser intimidante, pero después como que, ¿sabes? Esto es lo que me gusta, esto es lo que voy a hacer.
I heard that it was a very high level of quality education, so that's why I decided to come here and study here.
Mucho trabajo, poco sueño, pero no sé, una vida entera.
From Quito, Ecuador.
Uruguay, Venezuela,
Barcelona, Serbia,
México, Canada, Italy,
Guatemala,
Maldives.
Thank you very much for your attention. Here in this slide you can see our website, so I really think it would be really nice for you guys to go through all the study subjects and see more of our School of Architecture. At the same time, you have an email address if you want to mail us and ask something specific. If not, this is why this online session is being held, is for you to ask any questions you may have. So we'll give you some time, and if you have any questions, we'll be answering right now. I don't know if we already have any questions. We'll give you some minutes. If not, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
We hope to see you here in Barcelona at UIC. Thank you.
Goodbye.